Wow, J.D. Phillips. Oh my God, like that's 4 or 5 years of college right there, everybody. So write that down because that's what's up. One other time, let's give a really warm welcome and just one more, thank you to J.D. Let's like really make some noise. So this next piece is, I'm going to kind of start off with a video. This is my kind of 10-minute segment, my little training. And I'm going to start off with this video, and then we're going to kind of follow up with it. So cue the video. Yeah.
Once upon a time, a turtle and a rabbit had an argument about who was faster. They decided to settle the argument with a race. The turtle and the rabbit both agreed on a route and started off the race. The rabbit shot ahead and ran briskly for some time. Then, seeing he was far ahead of the turtle, he thought he'd sit under a tree for some time and relax before continuing the race. He sat under the tree and soon fell asleep. The turtle, plodding on, overtook him and soon finished the race. Emerging as the undisputed champ, the rabbit woke up and realized that he'd lost the race. The moral of the story is that slow and steady wins the race. This is the version of the story that we've all grown up with. But our version of the story continues. The rabbit was disappointed at losing the race, and he did some thinking. He realized that he'd lost the race only because he had been overconfident, careless, and lax. If he had not taken things for granted, there's no way the turtle could have beaten him. So, he challenged the turtle to another race. The turtle agreed. This time, the rabbit went all out and ran without stopping from start to finish. He won by several miles. The moral of the story? Fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. It's good to be slow and steady, but it's better to be fast and reliable. But the story doesn't end here. The turtle did some thinking this time and realized that there's no way he can beat the rabbit in a race the way it was currently formatted. He thought for a while and then challenged the rabbit to another race, but on a slightly different route. The rabbit agreed. The turtle and rabbit started off. In keeping with his self-made commitment to be consistently fast, the rabbit took off and ran at top speed until he came to a broad river. The finishing line was a couple of kilometers on the other side of the river. The rabbit sat there, wondering what to do. In the meantime, the turtle trundled along, got into the river, swam to the opposite bank, continued walking, and finished the race. The moral of the story? First, identify your core competency, and then change the playing field to suit your core competency. The story still hasn't ended. The turtle and rabbit by this time had become pretty good friends, and they did some thinking together. Both realized that the last race could have been run much better. So, the turtle and rabbit decided to do the last race again, but to run as a team this time. They started off, and this time the rabbit carried the turtle till the riverbank. There, the turtle took over and swam across with the rabbit on his back. On the opposite bank, the rabbit again carried the turtle, and they reached the finishing line together. Both the turtle and rabbit felt a greater sense of satisfaction than they'd felt earlier. The moral of the story? It's good to be individually brilliant and to have strong core competencies, but unless you're able to work in a team and harness each other's core competencies, you'll always perform below par because there will always be situations at which you'll do poorly and someone else does well. Teamwork is mainly about situational leadership, letting the person with the relevant core competency for a situation take leadership. And that is the end of the story.
I was I was going to get bunny ears to kind of illustrate that. It didn't happen. So real quickly, shout out to all my turtles out there. You slow? All right. Shout out to all my rabbits out there. You know, the reason we brought this is life is hard, you know what I'm saying? And the future is uncertain. That's a fact. Anything could happen tomorrow. Your whole life could change, just like in Denise's story. Anything could change tomorrow. But when you're with a team, it makes it so much easier. You know, Donald Trump tweeted something, build your team. Robert Kiyosaki talks about build your team. Do you think BK Barreco brought this company to an 89% increase by himself? No. Do you think this event happened by just me? No. I don't even know what one of those keys does back there. This is a family of people. For you guys that are here right now, and you don't know what network marketing is, we are not a Verve energy drink. There's a reason why network marketing is a $167 billion industry. It's bigger than the NBA. It's bigger than the MLB. It's bigger than the movie industry. It's bigger than Brad Pitt. You know what I'm saying? Because where in the world can you get into a family and start a company for such a small monthly business expense? That's what's so crazy about this. And it takes coming to these to understand it. And when we bring up this whole teamwork, you know, I love Vima. I'm addicted to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm all in with it. And, you know, my address is C743463. My mailing address is a BMW 2013, and I live in the driver's seat. So I'm a nomad. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy about this business is that when you join these companies, you're not by yourself. You are surrounded by people that are gonna come and teach you how to do it. You know, I love this business almost, you know, so much more than class because it's on point, it's real world. You got a D, you suck, right? That's what school says. You got a B. I remember studying for my Law and Society test for hours, Adderalled up to the max, straight up, and I still got a D-. I had like a heart attack. I'm trying to be a lawyer, and I got a D- in Law and Society. My first home event, I got in front of 5 people, and I freaked out. But guess what? I didn't get graded. I just made improvements, and I worked on it next time. It's an environment where you can learn and grow together. You can become so close with these people. The reason why I'm up here right now is because of personal relationships that we built. Like I stare out and I see my friends, leaders like Steve Dowd, John Toole, Zach Cotter. I see kids like Eric Canastrasi, Eric Howard, Jamie Lozier, my friends, my freaking family, guys. That's what this is about. That's what you don't get. The people that are here today came because of teamwork. You see it on the back of kids' like jerseys, like team, together everyone achieves more. The reason why people love sports so much is because of the team. If you guys played hockey, that locker room gets weird, but it's the team. You know what I'm saying? This is a team and this is a family. You have to build this like a family and like a team. And that's the craziest part about this, you know. I was even joking around, I've always wanted to be a scuba diver. That's my life. I'm a scuba diver. I love diving. I've never dove in tropical waters, straight up. I've never done it. I've just gone to Lake George. It's freezing. And just because of a connection such as, you know, Lee Cliff, they have a house in the Florida Keys. He invited me up for whenever I want to go there. I'm marking you on that. That's the type of thing, because he is a family to me. He is a friend. We trust each other. So the crazy part about this industry is you're here today and you see the excitement. You heard J.D. Phillips. If you saw his bank account, you'd faint. You see what he's doing. You see what's going on right here. It's your team. You have to build your team. It's not you. I would be nothing without John, Eric, Zach. I'd be nothing without these kids. I wouldn't be up here. I wouldn't be a presidential leader. That's what this whole thing's about. You know, I like to think of myself as a bunny. I could rock a bunny. I would kill it as a bunny. And that's how I hit Star Platinum in 99 days. Beat Rabbit. Yeah. The thing about it is, if you're a turtle and you're a rabbit, it doesn't matter. Together, we got to carry each other across. We need you. We need you. Find your niche in this business. Capitalize on it. You're all independent. You all offer something different. But that's what's so crazy about this thing. You could be here. The only way you're going to do it is to build your team. Live with them. Go to freaking sleep with them, like the other set, whatever you guys do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is your, whatever, it's all good. But the crazy thing is, make this a priority in your life, guys. Make this a priority. Do what you got to do to make it happen. I'm telling you, when you get up here and you can speak and say your words, it's amazing. 16 months ago, I was power washing houses, $11 an hour. Yeah, I was pumped. And then my friend Dylan Horgan hit me up, and my buddy Steve Dad was the first kid I called, and he's the only one after 3 months that stuck with this since the beginning.